All right, so our next stop at ISE 2025 is going to be, we're going to take a look at Zoom, because Zoom's done some interesting things around workspace reservations.
You know, hybrid work has a lot of unique problems that weren't obvious. Nobody really thought about it because we'd been working in the office before, but working in the office part-time creates some challenges that I think Zoom's done a nice job of addressing.
Yeah, let's go take a look and see how they show it to us. So I am now recording. It's also a lot quieter up here. We've now moved from the Zoom booth into
our Zoom meeting room.
Zoom meeting room.
Yeah, hello. I'm Angela Donahue. I'm a Senior Product Marketing Manager at Zoom Workplace.
And Angela, you and I have talked many times about the Zoom Workplace Reservation product, which is kind of what we're going to talk about here.
Absolutely.
In terms of supporting hybrid work. So, you know, we at TalkingPointz, Dave Michaels and I have been looking into how to support hybrid working, and there's been a lot of noise in the industry about return to office and not return and work from home and remote, and ignoring all of that, we wanted to find the tools that would actually make it work, and surprisingly, Zoom's is one of the few that actually makes it work.
Yeah.
How did you guys stumble onto that?
You know, we have been told that it really just works, and so just like our platform, the workspace reservation, as you're able to do that, it really just works and you're able to get in there. I actually just recently started using it myself. Zoom created an office in my area just very recently, and so I've been able to use it. It's been so great, easy to use, intuitive, able to go in and reserve my desks on the days that I'm going in, and then reserve the Zoom rooms. Being able to use that workspace reservation in my mobile client and in my PC, it makes it really just a hassle-free, easy to use, and I love being able to actually see my colleagues who are in the office and being able to sit near my manager, and so all those things are really great benefits.
Let me ask you, did you just open a new office? Is that what you said?
Correct, a new office just opened.
And so how would that office be different with Zoom reservation than it would have been if you didn't have Zoom reservation?
I actually don't know how it would work in other places without a system that is built to support hybrid and flexible work, because you would go in, and most offices now, you are building desks that have hoteling or hot desking, however you want to call it, and I think without a reservation system it'd be really difficult. I'm sure some anxiety about, like, am I going to have a space today? Where am I going to be sitting? And so I'm actually not sure how everyone is, kind of dealing with that without some type of solution like this. But this makes it really easy because you can plan ahead, have everything ready for you. You can even set up recurring desks.
I'm not very good at planning ahead, so I'm gonna it's gonna be like 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna say, I should go in at 10:30. Is it gonna be like, oh, you should have booked like good restaurants, you should have booked weeks in advance, or how does this work?
A great thing is actually in our lobby we have workspace reservations set up right there. You can actually go and click right when you get into the office and you didn't have a desk. It'll show you all the available desks ready for that day. You can do it reserved by time if you only need it for several hours or so, but it will show you right there, and you can look on the map and figure out where you want to sit for that day.
Are you tied to that office? I mean, when you travel for Zoom and you go to a different city, are you able to just reserve space there too?
Yes, anywhere Zoom is connected, I can go and check out the offices in China and go and see which floors are available if I know I'm going to visit. So yeah, it's all connected.
There are dozens of reservation systems that you can use to book, and they've been around for years. And the difference between most of them and yours is I can ask it with the features that you have coming out almost immediately.
Right.
What day should I go in?
Yes.
When will most of my colleagues be? And you're able to invoke Zoom's AI companion to really figure out what's the best day for you to be at various locations. That puts you far ahead of what's going on. How does that tool actually work? What data does it pull from?
Yeah, the Zoom AI companion that you just mentioned already is incorporated today with workspace reservation, and I'm able to see what days are best for me to go into the office. If you're not already designated to certain days, you can ask, and based on your reservations and your colleagues and who else is in the office, it'll actually say Wednesday is a great day that you should go in. It'll also give you recommended desks to sit at based on where your colleagues are sitting, and then even recommended rooms for, hey, it looks like you have some meetings here. Here's even distance from your desk that this, and based on room capacity as well, and so you kind of get all of that intelligence with AI Companion already built in. Now coming soon, as you mentioned, we will be able to integrate that even further and be able to ask AI Companion, hey, actually is Dave going to be in the office tomorrow? Is he going to be in the office next week? And then, hey, it looks like you have a meeting with Dave, why don't you go ahead and book that room for me? So it's not even giving you the recommendations, but proactively then booking that room for you. And so I'm really looking forward to some of that to kind of take that extra work out of the day and just have it book it straight for you proactively.
So we brought this to market, 2.5 years ago, mostly around reserving rooms and desks. That was the primary use case that we were building, only to have customers come to us and say, hey, can we use this for lockers or all types of office amenities? So a space that is reservable to us is really, whatever the customer thinks, whatever they want to be reservable. So it could be a physical space here, it could be renting out. I think one of my favorite use cases in our Amsterdam office, the employees can go ahead and reserve the ability to bring their dog in for the day. And so we allow 1 dog per floor. So it's been really interesting to see the creative use cases of how our customers are leveraging this, even outside of what we initially intended to do with the product.
You shared a lot about how easy it is for the employees. Does your analytics or reporting help their facilities managers manage the space any better?
Absolutely, and so that is also coming soon with AI Companion as well, getting more of those analytics, more of those insights, so that you can also, the admins can tell, hey, looks like these desks are most utilized on this day of the week. It does that for Zoom rooms as well. It looks like the capacity or the utilization is high or low on certain days, and so you'll be able to ask and generate those reports as well so that you can get those insights and then make those changes accordingly.
How do most employees reserve? Are they using, do you know how are they doing their mobile app, or are they doing
Yeah, it's available mobile and PC, but I believe most people are just using it mobile, because you're kind of coming into the office, like you said, some people have reservations, some do not, and so impromptu they're kind of checking where should I sit.
I click simply reserve. I decide what time I would like to reserve that. By scanning the QR code, I open up my Zoom app where I have signed in through single sign-on. Scan the QR code. I'll say yes, I would love to reserve that space, and you see now it's now reserved for me the time I have chosen, and I can now pick up the desk.
So your phone number is now automatically being routed here?
Not now, because I still have not checked in. I reserved that phone for me. By now checking in.
So you did this at home maybe?
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I can now check in simply. So I'll scan the QR code. It says checking in, and now we see that the phone is reaching Zoom in the back to get every my phone number and my contact details and all that stuff, and it will reboot in my personal mode. I can now set up a PIN to protect the device if I'm going away, and this is now my personal device where I see all my meetings for the day, my call history, my contacts. So this is my personal device the moment I checked in.
One new feature that we recently announced was delivery management. And so because we have more employees in the office, they wanted to be able to receive packages, mail, even your Uber Eats for lunch. And so we are enabling that feature that's coming soon, that you can get those packages and mail in the office and be able to check that out and receive those.
So thank you, Angela. That was a terrific explanation, and from John and Patricia, who are giving us the demo of the product, that was a terrific demonstration. The first thing that we really want to point out is they are one of the few, in fact, probably the only reservation system out there right now that's using AI to ask intelligent questions. When should I come in next week? Where are my teammates sitting? That's really taking them head and shoulders above everybody else that's out there.
I love the way they've opened it up to almost anything. From sun chairs to rooms to parking spaces. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and the booking of the one dog per floor, that was an interesting thing that they were showing us that they can do. And the fact that it doesn't cost anything. I mean, you have to qualify that a little bit. If you're using a Zoom room or a Zoom phone, using this capability is built in with it, you get it at no charge. Now, if you do want to have a dog kennel or a pool chair or a parking space or anything else to be reserved, you can. There's a nominal monthly charge to use that, but it's not very expensive for the power that they have in their AI.
It really is incredible because it's included in most paid plans, and it's a very, very powerful tool. I mean, it's just, I don't think people realize that this is available to them.
Yeah, so it's definitely something we want people to try and figure out more. Again, you can reserve from your phone, you can check in when you get there, you can ask, what's the best day for me to come in next week? I would love to tell anybody to tell me that there's some other system that does that today. I think probably next year there'll be 3 or 4 others that are doing that.